Hey, what is going on, guys? It is TemperAlliance, and today in this video I want to do my thoughts and opinions about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Now, for me, I have played this game for a week. I have prestiged, so I think it is long enough for me to actually talk about more in depth about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. In my last video, I've talked about how great it was and how I enjoyed it. All of that is true, but there are some little down points that I would like to mention it in this video to make it a little bit more fair, and just letting you guys know that all of these are my thoughts and opinions, and we all have our different thoughts and opinions. We're all better with this weapon. We all play better in this type of game mode. Everyone is completely different. So if you don't agree with me in this video, then fair enough. Like I said, we all have our own thoughts and opinions, but this one is pretty much my own, and I kind of want to go through it on what I really enjoy about the game and what I don't, and and hopefully it might be fixed in the near future, but then again, probably not. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is pretty much a completely different game, a Call of Duty game, to what I've ever played before. In the past, it's always the same. We're always running around. It's pretty much the same game mode. The only difference is just maps, maybe some customization and weapons, but that's pretty much it, and maybe some co-op as well. But other than that, it's pretty much the same Call of Duty. And Advanced Warfare is pretty much a completely different Call of Duty. It's not the same. You can jump, you can double jump, you can dodge, you can weep, you can slam, and you can do all sorts of things, and you can punch as well. There's no more knifing in this game. You can just pretty much punch, and it's just an absolute fantastic game, and that's what makes the game different. And it's going to be a very, very boring franchise if it's going to be the same thing every single year. And I really think that Advanced Warfare really changed it up a bit, because it's a completely different Call of Duty. We're not used to double jumping, we're not used to dodging or something like that. We're used to crouching and drop shotting, and now people who wants to dodge bullets just double jumps. So it's pretty much what you would see in Halo. So so it's pretty completely different Call of Duty, but it still has that Call of Duty feel. With all the weapons that we use and the game modes, and it just managed to keep that Call of Duty feel, but it makes the franchise a little bit different. And I really hope that Treyarch and Infinity Ward really goes out far with their game, and instead of going backwards, they should move forwards, and make something like Advanced Warfare has. It's just an amazing game, and that really makes it a completely different Call of Duty and makes it really, really fun. And I honestly can't get enough of it. All the new game modes are great. Uplink is like a basketball game. It's such a fantastic game. It's where you have the ball and you have to try and get the onto the opponent's side, and put the ball in the basket, as I will call it. And if you throw it in, it's 100, and if you just hold it and like go into it yourself, it's 200 points. So it's such an amazing game, and I honestly can't get enough of that either. It's so addicting. And Hardpoint as well. I love Hardpoint. I loved it from Black Ops 2. So yeah, that makes the game really, really good. One of the downfalls I would like to mention in this video is the EXO abilities. I don't really think that they do anything. I really don't think so. I've tried it, and I just don't feel it. So every time when I go into my create a class, I just removes it completely, because I don't really feel that like they do anything. Like it obviously does something, but it doesn't do much to pretty much affect your person and be able to win gun battles. I really don't think it actually does anything, so I don't use them. And the worst of them all is the cloaking one, and I think that's the ability that people are really getting confused about, because I'm going into a load of games, and a lot of enemies are using the cloaking ability, but I can still see them. Even though I can't really see their person, I can still see where they are. And I think people are getting really, really confused about that, because even though it says cloaking, you're supposed to be invisible, but the thing is you're actually not, and people can still see you. So just in case if you're the guy who always used the cloaking, just be careful, because you know, even if you use the cloaking and if you're standing in front of someone, they will see you. So yeah, so it's not really cloaking, and I think that's one of the worst ones. And the other ones with the shields and all that, I think the best one is the shield, because it actually protects you, but not for long. So if it runs out, then you're open to the enemies, and you can just easily die. So yeah, so I don't really think abilities do anything, and so I just don't use them. So that's pretty much one of the downfalls about it. And also the spawning. I think that's kind of bad as well. You know, there's a good few games that I was in, and there was this one time when I was in a game, and I've never seen this in my life with spawning. I was non-stop spawning next to enemies. You know, I spawned, I looked to my right, I won the gun battle, I killed the enemy because the enemy didn't realize that I spawned next to him. Even though I was happy out that he didn't kill me. I think the downfall is that the spawning, and then when I died again, I spawned next to another enemy, and I did this 5 times in a row. You know, it happened to me 5 times in a row, and then after I spawned next to a teammate, and you know, surely that there is something wrong there. You know, you like, it's not exactly fair if you're on a roll and you're running around next to it, then there's an enemy just spawns right next to you, and then you're dead because of it. So yeah, so I think they need to fix the spawnings. I think the spawnings is a little bit of an issue. You know, like, it has been a while since that happened to me, or maybe they already fixed it, I don't know. But you know, that's one of the issues that I've seen so far in that week, and it was just appalling how it happened. But even though it didn't necessarily harm me, I did get killed once when I was spawning next to an enemy. But that was only once, but still though, that is a big of an issue, and that's pretty much the only 2 issues that I actually have. I never tried to co-op or anything like that, so I don't know. And even though it's only missions, you know, it's only missions, so there's not really much to say about that. And also another one is that I still don't understand when you unlock new helmets and you only have a certain amount of time, and then they take it away from you. That I don't understand. Like, you know, if you unlock something, surely you should be able to keep it, you know, because you unlocked it. That's the whole point of unlocking something. But then when you unlock something, you only have a certain amount of time, like a few games, and then they take it away from you. And when you add it up to your customization as a helmet, and when they take it away from you, you're just that guy again. So you know, that I don't understand. Surely one of you guys might be able to help me with that. I really don't understand why that happens. It's like, surely it's supposed to happen, because why would they, you know, why would they do that? So there's clearly a reason behind that, but the reason is I'm not really 100% sure. I kind of think it's dumb, because like, when you unlock something, you should keep it, you know, simple as, you know, they shouldn't take it away from you. But yeah, but that's pretty much everything that I have to mention about it. And you know, it's still an amazing game. There's only like 2 or 3 things that are wrong with the game, but other than that, it's an amazing game. You know, if you mark all those out, it's such an amazing game. I still can't get enough of it. It's so addicting. You know, I've never got addicted to Call of Duty before. I did, like, back in Modern Warfare 2, and then after that, when it got the same old, I was like ready to turn off from Call of Duty. But I think Advanced Warfare is an amazing Call of Duty game. It's different. It's a different Call of Duty game, and it's just an amazing what you can do. That game is honestly fantastic. And yeah, so that is pretty much everything that I have to mention about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a like, and also comment down below and tell what you guys think. Do you enjoy Advanced Warfare? Can you get enough of it? You know, leave those thoughts and suggestions down in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, if you're new to the channel, then don't forget to subscribe. You'll be able to see videos like this. And yeah, so that is pretty much it. Once again, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.